everyone, how are you? Welcome back to another video. I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend, a wonderful Mother's Day. Um, I just pray that everything has been going well with everyone. And yeah, we are going to, I'm sorry. I was looking for something on my account, my planner. Anyway, let's get ready to get into my budget, my second paycheck budget for the month of May. I did not I did film my paycheck for the first pay one. I will do that closeout. I'm still trying to add up those numbers. I was going through what's that? Move that out of the way. I was going through, see my budget area. I was going through looking at my monthly budget and trying to write in some numbers and figure things out. I'm going to take this, shift this way, and do my second paycheck for the month of May. And move this over here. Okay. All right, let me focus. So anyway, like I said, I hope you guys had a wonderful Mother's Day. Hope you had a enjoyable weekend, that you relaxed. I am getting ready. I need to do this budget, and I still haven't figured out everything for the first paycheck, because if you watch that video, I was using a lot of that money for travel. I was in a wedding at the first weekend of May. The second weekend of May was just passed. My oldest son graduated from college with his master's, so he's done and he's getting ready to work. But so yeah, so I used a lot of my first paycheck to pay some bills, but also for my travel. And most of that check went towards travel. I think I used a little bit that was out of my cash envelopes, and I put a little bit on my credit card. So let's get into the second paycheck number 2. And the pay date is 5/16. But as you guys know, unless you're new to my channel, I received my paycheck on Wednesday. Right now it is Tuesday night, probably around midnight. So I just want to make sure that I go ahead and budget this one out before it posts to my account. So what I am doing with this one is my W-2 income. What we'll post is $21.33. I'm just going to round it off. It's like 43 cents, but we're going to go this way. And let me make sure I'm in frame, because I have a really bad, I'm not going to keep saying that. I know I don't. But I just want to make sure I'm in frame. Okay. First things first. Let's get to this mortgage. On my mortgage, I am going to pay, I keep going back and forth between 12 and 11 on how much I want to put away for that. Let's start off with 1,100. And this will be going towards June, so that's why I'm wiggling around with it. So there's my mortgage. Now I was trying to figure this out earlier today on what needed to be paid and what I was going to pay. Definitely my mortgage. And let me start going this way. Minus, let's make sure you guys can see. Yep. Minus 11 for the mortgage. Now, I did pay on one of my debts. I paid my light bill, my electric bill. I paid for my TV streaming. I paid half on my cell phone. Okay, so what the heck did I just say? Okay, so that's these two. What else I know is coming? Okay, we got debt. We have How do I want to do this? Credit card. It's 263 minus 263. Leaves me with 770. Okay, so debt one. And if you saw my, let me go over all my debt, you'll know. It's easy for me to just say debt number one. Debt number one is 100. Debt number two is 150. Debt three, I don't think I have this right, is 100. And then I have another one. I just call them debt four. 1, 2, 3, 4. That one I think is 105. Minus 105. Okay, so that leaves me with $315. But that means I don't even have that much because my AC loan, you know, they haven't been pulling the money. I need to call them anyway. I don't know what they have going on. So minus 117.33. That leaves me with $200. I need to pay on my water. And I think my water bill, I'm just going to say 90. 90. I don't know if all of these are due. This one technically is not due until June the 7th. So I may hold off on this because right now I only have $100 left for the next 2 weeks. And I don't get paid again until the 28th. So hold on. Let me see. Because those 2 trips really did kind of, they hurted me a little bit. Okay, so let's see. If I do 1,100 for my mortgage, 90 for this, this one I could actually pay at the end of the month. It won't be a big issue. And this one, no wait. What's that noise? Okay. This one I could pay. I'm trying to look and see what all I need to pay. This is debt one, which is the upgrade or lending club. I paid my electric already. I paid half on my cell phone. The other half will go on the next check. I have debt. This one that's due on the 15th. This one is due, so that one's going. This one, yes. And this one. Crap. This one, like I said, this one technically is not due until June. So if I don't pay this one until my next paycheck, I could do Apple. I do not need, now here's the thing. I'm good on grocery. That means I can't eat out for the next 2 weeks, which is fine because I've been traveling for 2 weeks, 2 weekends, so I'm good with eating out. Apple is 40. I know my HP ink will come out. That's like $2. And that's really it. Because on my next check, I can go ahead and pay my car payment and my camera. I'm just trying to look. Okay, hold on. Let's see. If I take 1,100 towards my mortgage, 90 for water, 40 for Apple, 2 for HP. This is the killer. 263. 1, 2, 3, 4, 455 minus 117.33. That leaves me with $65. Um, I'm looking at this to try to figure out exactly what needs to happen. Mortgage for May, I can check that off because that's already been paid. I mean, I'll have $65. I have half a tank of gas, so definitely know I'll need gas. It kind of, well, whatever. Gas, let's see, even if I do 30, that leaves me with $35 for the next 2 weeks. That makes me nervous because I don't like to be like that low. But I traveled and I've spent. Because when I look at, let's see, when I look at, I didn't put anything for savings. I didn't put anything for giving. And I definitely need to do those. So what I'm going to do is, this is what we're going to do. Whoops. Hold on. All right. So because this one technically I can do on the 30th. Well, yeah, at the end of the month. As long as I pay it within that month, I'm good. This I want to leave. I need to leave for a reason. So let's add back 100 to it. That's 135.67. I usually give myself, what did I give myself for giving? 150 for the month. So on this one, if I at least do 50, minus 50, that leaves me 85. I think I have enough laundry stuff. I have enough paper products. I have enough cleaning supplies. So I don't need anything for household. And I'm trying to think, guys. That's why I'm so quiet. But this is truly what I do before I come on camera. All right, so savings. Oh, yeah, see, I have $20 that's automatically transferred to my high yield. I have 10 that automatically go to investing. I'm glad I wrote that down because I would have forgotten about that. I was like, I'm short. Okay, so now I have 55. I'm going to leave that because no, I'm not. I still got to buy some, I do have to buy grocery because I have nothing, no meat to cook at all. I went to the grocery store today, but I didn't buy anything. So, wait, you know what? I think I have an extra 50. Nope, no, I don't. That's on my credit card, and I don't want to spend that. Okay, so I do have money sitting on my credit card if I need to. I don't want to. I'm trying to pay that off. So even if I do 40 for grocery, That'll leave me with $15.67. So then on my next paycheck, I will pay the remainder of my mortgage because that'll be time for that to come due. I will pay this debt, and it'll probably be time for, I think I paid my cell phone. I paid half of my cell phone with the other portion. So my cell phone with, wait. Yeah, my cell phone is good. It's 0 right now, so I'm okay. All right, so let's see. When I get paid again, I'm trying to look at this thing. When I get paid again, my mortgage is done, electric is done. So when I get paid again, I'll need to pay my internet. I'm paying water on this one. My internet, my ring. Oh, yeah, then I'll be, oh, cool. So, yeah, so I'll have to pay mortgage, ring, internet, and then this debt, and then whatever bills are going in towards June. But I also am starting my second job because I told you guys I was going for a second job. I got it. And I start on Friday, which is the 16th. That first paycheck will be, how did she tell me? They're getting paid on the 22nd. So I will get a first paycheck from them on June the 2nd. Nope. 1, 2, 3. Maybe like June the 4th. But my plans for that money, and honestly, I want you guys to help hold me accountable. I want to take 90% of that money and build up savings. My money that I make truly does cover my bills. So that extra job, yes, is to help me get out of debt, but I also want to continue to use it to build up my savings because that's what's important to me. Because if I have money sitting aside, not just in savings, but money allocated for travel, money allocated for car maintenance, money allocated for home maintenance, I wouldn't have had to use most of that first paycheck for my travel for those 2 weekends, which really I should have been saving because I knew graduation was coming. But life happens. I can hear Taj with beautiful budgets. I can hear her right now saying, but in my mind, I know exactly what she would be saying. It is so funny because, excuse me, when I think about it. All right. So, yeah, life happens. But this is what it is. The money from my second job, I will definitely be using a lot of it for savings and still trying to pay off debt because I do want my debt gone. But my primary focus is savings. Don't get it twisted. My primary focus is savings. But this is what I plan on doing with this check. This is just a plan. I'll come back and show you the actual of what I truly do. I don't think I have anything left over from my first paycheck. Like I spent that money. I did, and it was well worth it. This past weekend, watching him walk across that stage and get his master's, being in my friend's, she's like a sister, being in her wedding. It was a Bridgerton theme. And by the time we put on our dresses with the bow on the back and our gloves, we had on our pearl necklaces and our tiaras. It was so beautiful. She had a violinist there. The wedding was in Georgia, just south of Atlanta. But she had this violinist. He was absolutely wonderful. I will add a few clips. anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing. I have probably been all over the place on this video, but this is what I do when I try to figure out what I'm doing with my money. And I just wanted to get this done before it posts to my account tomorrow. So that is that. And thank you again. And I will catch you guys in the very next video. All right. Have a blessed day, night, whenever you're watching. Bye.